hammer. And this is a nail. In order to build this box, I need to hammer this nail through this board to attach it to this one. This is what we are going to build today. It's called a planter. So you plant things in here. So you could put carrots or flowers or green beans. I don't know. You could basically grow whatever you want in this thing. And someone wants to buy one. We list these, we post them on Facebook Marketplace, and sometimes we get messages of people wanting to buy them. So someone wants to buy one of these, so I have to build another one. Now, if we go over to my garage, there is a lot of wood in here, but not the kind of wood we need. None of this is the same wood. That's called cedar wood. It comes from a cedar tree, and none of this is the same. So we're gonna have to go to the store, a store called Lowe's, to go and buy some. This is the car we are taking today. His name is Perry. Come on, Perry, start for me. No! I just remembered that the battery is inside my house. So the car is not starting because the battery is inside. So I have to go and get that. All right, I got the battery in its tray, and now I have to connect the connections. So this side is negative, has a minus sign. This side is positive and it has a plus sign. So I'm pretty sure that we do positive first. So I'm just gonna slide this on and then negative. See some sparks. Whew. I do not want to get shocked. Okay, now I just have to put this on and we're good to go. Battery is in. It's time to see if he starts. Okay, Perry, let's see what you got. Yes! No! No! He instantly died! Oh no. He's alive! Perry is alive! We can actually use him to go and get the wood today. Let's go. You guys will never guess how many miles this car has. This car, Perry, has driven 382,349 miles. That's probably why he was having problems earlier and not starting. I don't know how he's still running. We are gonna have to clear out the back. So I'm gonna open this. This is called the trunk. And we are gonna have to clean this because as you can see, it is a little messy. So I'm just gonna start taking, what's this? A chip? I love chips. This thing is huge. This is a giant cardboard box, but it's flattened, like flat Stanley. That was all that we needed to get out of here. I think we have enough space now, so I'm gonna close the trunk. No, that was not a good close. I need to slam it. That was a good close. That is called slamming something shut. I slammed the trunk closed. It's a really, really nice day out right now, so I have the windows rolled down. You might be asking, why are they rolled down? Why do you not say that they are put down? Or why do you not just say that they are down? When someone wants someone else to put the windows down, they don't say put the windows down. They say roll down the windows, or can you roll down the windows? And let me show you why. If I go out of this car, this is Tia, and this car actually has roll down windows. So I'm rolling them down, and now I'm rolling them back up. This is also rolling. I look like a crazy person. I was rolling in the grass. So even though in this car, this is not actually rolling, it's just pressing this button, it's still called rolling the windows down. I'm rolling the windows up and I'm rolling the windows down. Okay, let's get this show on the road. That's actually a very common expression here. Let's get this show on the road. People will say that when it's time to go and drive somewhere. Like in this case, in our case, we are going to the store. So because it's time to go to the store, I said, let's get this show on the road and go to the store. Wait, this is not the store. Why are we back here? I had to come back to my house because I forgot my wallet. Okay, we made it to the store. We've got to grab a cart. These are regular carts. These are what you would use at like Walmart or Target or something like that. But this is a flat cart for putting wood on top. This is the kind of cart that we want. Outside, there are always a lot of items on display. So these are all lawnmowers for cutting grass. They have blades that spin around down there and you can drive around. These are riding lawnmowers. So you can sit on this and go and cut grass. And look how much this is. $3,399. Expensive lawnmower. I'm gonna try every single one and let you guys know which one is the best. Okay, I just tried every single one. And I don't know if you guys saw, but someone stole my cart while I was filming this. That's okay, we'll get another one. But I must say, the best ones are these ones because they have the really squishy seats. They have springs down here. And you can just sit down and plop down and it bounces. See that? This is called suspension. So cars have suspension on their wheels so that your ride is smoother. This also has suspension on the seat. That's nice. And look at these. These are golf carts. $9,099. It's Washington Commanders themed. So that's the football team that plays here. Look at this. This is so nice. Now we're not going to be going into the main section. We're going to go into the outdoor section. So this has all their gardening stuff. It has plants and stuff like that. This is actually a blackberry plant. Look at that. I thought these were real for a second. These are fake. And look over here. Look at all these flowers. They have so many different kinds of flowers of all different colors. Smells so good. This thing is so loud. This place has so much. We're now in the outdoor section of the store. There's the indoor section. But out here is where all of the fence pickets are. And these are what we are coming for. These are what we came for. Fence pickets. So they're pickets for a fence. They go upright like this and you put one after another on a fence. But we're not using them for a fence. We're using them to make planters. We need a ton of these things. We're supposed to get 60 of them. Because after I'm done with the first one that I'm gonna build a lot more later tonight. Okay guys, now we're gonna count and see if we have 60 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just kidding, just kidding. I will do this myself. 49. So we need 11 more. Okay, that's all of them. It was really hard because I had to weed out a lot of the bad ones. I had to, like, look at this. Look how bent that is. That's called bowed. When something is just really, really bent, like this, it's called bowed, and that is not good. That is not what we want. We want straight ones like this. Now that we have all 60 of our fence pickets, we can go home and get to work. But first I have to pay. I have to go and check out. No way. Look, they have Christmas trees. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. Good, how are you? There should be 60 of these. For the next 5 minutes, this guy counted every single piece of wood, and then he said this.
This is 65.
So then we had to recount together, and then he said this.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, it was uneven.
so 60, right?
Watch your camera.
Yeah. $227 later, we got him. Where did I park again? Oh, Perry is way over there. Let's go. I tried to ride on the cart. That did not work. I hope these all fit. So many different boards. Okay. We're good to go. Ow! Oh, my back. It hit the roof. Ow! Now I have to close the trunk and get to the driver's seat. Oops, I accidentally honked the horn. Okay. We're ready to go home. We're on our way home and I have been waiting at this red light for so long. Turn green. Oh, yes. It turned green. Yeah. I can't wait to get home and actually start working on this thing. It's been a long journey, but it's not over yet. We are now in my garage and it's time to cut these down. That is step number 1. Cut these down to size. So the size that we need to make these boxes, this is a measuring tape that I'm going to use to get the measurement. 15.5 inches, and this little piece is 5.5 inches, and the bottom piece down here 14 inches. This is the saw that I'm going to use. It's called a miter saw. You can grab the handle here and then bring it down to chop a perfectly straight cut. Well, this is not straight. This is angled to 30 degrees. I'm gonna switch it to 0. Perfect. Okay, we got all of our cuts. It's now time to build the boxes. And I don't know if you guys heard this, but while I was cutting this box of screws, these are screws, they attach two things together, it fell off of this table and there was nothing I could do about it except watch it fall, and it just went everywhere. So now I have to clean this up. I'm about to put the first box together. First, I have to lay it out on the table in front of me so that I can put some glue on it. This is glue to stick to it, to hold it together. And then I'm gonna use this, which is a nail gun. It's like a gun, but it has these little nails, these little guys. These will go into the wood to hold it together. So I like to put one big piece at the bottom, one big piece at the top, the two small pieces at the side, and then the bottom piece in the middle. Then I take my glue and spread it around all of the spots that are gonna be touching each other. So anywhere where there's gonna be wood touching other wood, it needs to stick together and bond together. So this will help that happen. Okay, I just spread a line of glue around the entire thing. This is where the magic happens. I can lift it up, press these two pieces together, And then I'm gonna take the nail gun and shoot it. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. We now have our box. Look at that. Pretty nice. Now what I have to do is put something right here. I have to put something at the top of the boards to connect this front piece to this side piece. So I'm gonna put something through to hold it together at the top to make sure that it never comes undone. This is a hammer and this is a nail. In order to build this box, I need to hammer this nail through this board to attach it to this one. You know, this is actually working a lot worse than screws. So I'm gonna take this out and I'm just gonna put screws in it instead. This is the difference between a screw and a nail. This is a nail, you hit it with a hammer and it does not have anything on the side. A screw has these threads on the side, so you drill it in. This will be better than the hammer. So I'm grabbing the screw and drilling it in. You have to go really, really slowly so that the wood does not split. Oops. This is an example of split wood. You see this line? It's because I went too fast or too deep with the screw and it caused a crack. It caused it to start to split here. All right, one box done. Let's build two more. Oh my gosh. I put this nail in and look what it did. It shot right out the side and my hand was right here. Dude, if my hand was right there, it would have gone right in. That's actually happened to me one time. One time I was nailing up at the top. It went through here and up out the top and went into my thumb. It went like a 1/4 inch into my thumb and it hurt so bad. Back to work, I guess. Ugh. Oh, this thing will not come out. No! Oh, yes. Oh, I got it. I finally got it. All 3 boxes are complete. It is now time to sand them. This is sandpaper, and this is a sander. You use this to make things smooth. So as you can see, this corner, there's a lip here. It's not exactly smooth. So we're gonna use the sander to smooth down everything. We're also gonna smooth all of the edges so that people don't get splinters. A splinter is a little piece of wood that gets in your finger or your hand or wherever. I hate splinters. They hurt so bad. They hurt so bad. Ladies and gentlemen, we're done with the boxes. I hope you couldn't hear any of my singing. That would be embarrassing. While you guys weren't looking, it's nothing cool. I cut the legs. These are the legs of the planter. They go on like this to hold the planter up. Time to put the legs on. First, I take the box and then I squirt glue onto it. Then I take the leg and attach it. Then I flip it over and do the same thing on this side. Next, I grab these legs, which are actually kind of angled. You can see they're angled. So they're for the front. These are the legs that go on the front and angle downwards. And then I take this, which is called a level, to make sure that it's level, that it's flat. Ah! Did you see that? I just tried to add more nails into this and it launched over and hit the motorcycle. That was sketchy. Now I spin it around and do the same thing to this side. Now I need to attach the last 2 boxes. And the way that I get the spacing right the space in between each one is I put one of these spacers in between and then put the box in. So I'm gonna do that over there. I'm gonna attach each box. Oh yes, look at this. It is just like the other one. Perfect. He now has a twin brother. I'm gonna call this one Patrick and this one Dale. Wait, this isn't perfect. I forgot this piece. Poor Dale. I will fix you soon. Do not worry, Dale. I will fix you. Yes, there you go. Here they are next to each other. Patrick and Dale. Are you guys team Patrick or team Dale? Let me know in the comments. Also, I have to show you guys what happened to my shoe. This is the sole of the shoe. The bottom is the sole. This is the insole. This is my foot. This is my sock. And yeah, this happened yesterday because I work in these. And then this is just some kind of fabric, and then another layer of fabric, and then this. I need new shoes. If you want to see more comprehensible English videos, then make sure to subscribe and click this video right here to keep